You got the chat.
Oh! We're live.
Welcome, everybody.
Hello, YouTube.
Hello.
Welcome to
our Outlander Season 4
Episode 1
live stream. So, Droughtlander is now over because we got our first taste of Outlander.
Woo! Yeah.
We're under the drought.
Jamie shirtless.
Oh, we've seen that before, though, but it's been a while.
Winston's here with us. He likes the show, too, so here we go.
Hi.
We are still going to be continuing American Horror Story until that season is over, but it overlaps with Outlander, and we thought we would try that as well since we're fans.
Woohoo.
Okay, so let's just start off with a summary of the episode, and then we'll go into theories. So we start off in 2000 BC.
Yes.
With the Native Americans building the Stone Circle.
Building the Stone Circle,
Yeah.
looking like a lot like the Blair Witch Project. Little rock things, but a lot taller. So
Well, looking a lot like Craig Nadoon, as we know in
That too.
Scotland.
I'm not sure about
And
that
they're
one.
like doing some sort of ritualistic chanting and dancing around the circle. So it's very spiritual for a lot of people.
So,
Obviously, it's always been that way.
Mm-hmm.
And there was a very symbolic transition between the stone circle and the circle of the noose, with the audio happening that's saying like how a circle can affect one's life, which is the stone circle, or the death, which is the noose. That was a really cool transition. This whole episode was very much focused on circles.
Yep.
I love shapes.
So now we're in North Carolina in 1767. Jamie meets with Hayes, who is
He's a man.
he's about to be hanged.
Mm-hmm.
Hangman.
He was a friend of theirs from his clan.
Yeah, and Jamie's really sad about this. They're planning on breaking him out. We find out 4 months after they've been in America.
Mm-hmm.
And one of the men in line to hang made a run for it during the chaos of everything.
Who was that
and got
man?
away. But Hayes is dead.
Mm-hmm.
No!
So Jamie and his friends were like, we're going to get him out of here, yo, whatever. And Hayes is like, no, man, I don't want that. Just give me some whiskey and smile at me before I die. And Jamie was like, okay.
What a familiar face
Yeah,
there.
so poor Jamie had to watch.
Jamie was just like forced smile, like,
I don't know, though. When they were kind of like running up there, I was thinking like he's going to do like a Pirates of the Caribbean thing and kind of just like throw it down. That didn't happen.
No, Jamie's true to his word, and he wanted to honor his friend. So, but in the chaos, that random guy, which we find out later is Stephen Bonnet, runs away. And then we see the new intro, which is like American now.
Yeah, so that was
Folky.
cool, like folksy country style.
What do you got through really fast?
And okay, so it's time to bury Hayes. They're taking him into the woods, and they're burying him illegally, I think. So they're trying to be discreet. It's at nighttime.
Mm-hmm.
And then Ian and Jamie are burying him, and Ian has like a flashback to
He's having some
Baccarat.
PTSD moments.
And they're talking about how they have both been
Taken advantage
of. You know,
What I like about that scene, though, it really resonated within the Me Too movement because, like, you got to realize, too, like, Me Too is not only about women, it's also about men as well.
Well, and the point that and the thing with the show is, like, they're staying true to the book, and they're also just staying true to the story itself. So it's not about what's going on politically, but it's important to note that, like, this is something that has been going on for hundreds of years. So
to
even
men and women.
Yeah, to men and women. So it's not a new thing. It's just more, out in the open now.
Because people feel safer to talk about it now.
Right.
Because literally years and years and years ago, in some countries even now, you're the one in trouble if you get taken advantage
I mean, even
of.
back in the 90s, it was hard to come out.
Right.
Anita Hill and all that stuff. So I just like how that kind of tied into the movement.
Yeah, and I think it's so great that Jamie actually sits and talks to Ian about it and doesn't shame him. He actually tells him it's not your fault.
Well,
and admits that it happened to him.
Yeah.
Like most men at that, especially at that time, would have been like, "No, that's never happened to me."
Right.
Get your shit together.
Yeah.
But no, they're Scottish.
They would have been like, "Well, you should have enjoyed it. It was a woman." Like that's, he actually took it seriously and was like, "That's not right."
Mm-hmm.
And your cock doesn't have a conscience, but you do.
Yeah.
Like then trying to make light of it for him. Like that was
conscience.
Yeah.
Conscience. Okay. Find out that Stephen Bonnet is a stowaway in their wagon.
Oh, I hate when that happens.
And he's just like, I'm sorry, I was trying to get far enough away from these people that are chasing me as I could. They're like, okay, fine, we'll take you to where you want
But
to go.
then he also interestingly admits that he was a thief, a smuggler, and a pirate.
But also, he was a friend of Hayes. So if anyone's
they
a friend
honored
of Hayes,
Hayes.
the friend of mine kind of thing.
They're so like true Scotsmen, like very
True Scotsmen!
to their word and honor
Yeah.
to the death.
To the death.
But what's interesting is Bonnet talks about circles with Claire when she's like tending to his wound.
Mhm.
And I think he may know more than he lets on. He's just like waiting for her to respond when he mentions that. He's like, circles. And she's like, wait, do you know something that I know that I don't think you know?
Well, and he focuses on her rings too.
We'll find out later in the episode. Maybe this is the reason why he's focusing on those things. But we'll get to that when we do.
Yeah, maybe it was just a coincidence, but I don't know. There's something. I don't think we've seen the last of him, even at the end of this episode.
I don't think so either.
Claire, can't stop making babies with Jamie in the woods.
I mean, it's Outlander. You gotta have a scene with them.
You gotta have a sex scene. You gotta have them kind of like, hey, let's bathe each other. Okay, bathing is done. Let's go at it. You know, like I love when they bathe each other. Kind of like, we're gonna take a bath. You've been cleansed.
It's just a great excuse to have.
And he's just like, I'm gonna bathe you now.
It's just a great excuse to have Jamie shirtless in the middle of the woods.
Exactly. And I love that they just even open the scene like that. Like, we're not even gonna like try to, you know, like
There's no way to hide this shit. This is Outlander, dude.
It's just like,
Is it not cold in those woods, by the way?
I don't know. They can make it a little bit.
I mean, North Carolina, depending on what time of year is this?
I don't know. I don't have a calendar for
really
this show.
hot and humid. So.
It looked from what they were wearing, it was warm.
If anyone knows, let us know.
I got a little hot right there.
But the quote of the episode award goes to Jamie when Claire asks him, "Do you know what lies beyond those trees?" And he goes, "More trees." And she's like, "God damn it, Jamie."
Why are you
I was
so
trying to have a
annoying?
philosophical conversation with you, and
that's how men are.
Yeah.
And
Well,
then
and he thought he was so funny.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm being cocky.
We had sex. Anyway, so Jamie is having dinner with all these like pompous assholes, and he's has a proposition from one of them to buy some land with kind of an IOU instead of having to pay coin up front, which normally happens. And Jamie's like, I don't know, why does he want me to do this? Like, I'm nobody special. Why me? And Claire's like,
I know why.
Yeah.
Sorry, I got excited for that.
Why?
Oh, I thought that she just said like, I know why. But she's just kind of like, if okay, the war is coming, and if the governor gives you the land, the governor's going to want you to fight for the British, and the British are going to lose because I'm from the future. I know this stuff.
So is Claire.
What?
So is Claire.
So is Claire.
Yeah, Claire's like, you can't be on the side of the British. They lose. This is gonna. American Revolution is happening in 8 years. We don't want to be living there. We don't want to be doing.
Well, she seems okay when they make the decision to actually stay there. She seems okay with that, even knowing what's going to happen.
But she just wants to make sure to be on the right side.
Yeah,
I guess
the right side of history.
But that's what makes me wonder: are they going to actually get involved in the revolution now? Is she going to actually
I think so.
Like, because remember with Culloden, now she's like, we're going to stop it. We're you and me. We got this. You know, we're going to stop this entire war, change everyone's mind. Yeah. So it's like, is she going to really try that again?
If I was her, I'd just go to Canada right now.
Yeah, it's probably smart.
Canada, you're pretty chill.
You're pretty close already. They're on their way to Aunt Jocasta's.
Oh, the river run.
And
river run.
Poor man Jamie is just like, here's a present. I can't afford anything ever. I'm sorry. And she's like, do you know me? And she opens it, and it's like a nice little kit and stuff. And she's like, that was nice. And by the way, Jamie has not aged a day in 24 years. Yeah. Claire has gray hairs from all this shit going on, but Jamie looks better than ever.
Damn.
Doesn't quite.
Well, that's before the Industrial Revolution, so like all that pollution will really mess you up, you know.
And then Ray Charles comes in and makes a cameo, and Stephen Bonnet makes a reappearance.
Dun 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 dun!
He is there to rob them. We knew something was up with this guy, and I think he freaking kills their friend.
Yeah,
I know.
That was so sad.
That was really sad.
I don't like this, but
So
I like
sad.
this. I like the symbolism of the
thing
America the Beautiful to that horrific scene.
Yeah,
which is something I just found really beautiful.
It was
like,
appropriate.
Yep, there it is. You know,
I like that there was no audio. That there's something eerie about seeing her scream and not hear her scream.
Yeah, well, and that part where he screams at her and she like lunges back.
Well, first you don't understand like what he's screaming for, and then she starts taking off the rings. You're like, oh, that's what he wanted.
Yeah. And she swallows Frank's ring, but poor Jamie's comes back up.
Yeah. Well, the thing
that takes it.
That's the thing that surprised me. Why? Because he knew she had two. Why was he okay just taking?
Because it looked like she swallowed one.
Okay.
So it's like it looked like she swallowed one, so he put it inside her mouth. I'm like, okay, so I got one, and then she kind of like just chokes it back up, like it was like caught in her throat.
Some theories, though, because that was basically it for the episode. In the preview, we see that we're going to be getting more into like the slavery of the time period, and I think Claire will get involved because she is very passionate about we don't treat people like that. We see that in the preview, and that's going to cause some trouble. So I think she will take a side to sort of help free the slaves.
But it looks like the townspeople are not down for that because they come with pitchforks and are like, "Where's Frankenstein?"
I mean,
but we haven't seen it yet, so we really don't know.
We also know how history goes. The
Civil
War. So. And I'm just curious to see if they're going to meet any of our, since we're getting close to the Revolutionary War, if we're going to meet any of our like founding fathers.
1776.
New York City.
Let's see Hamilton and Washington and Jefferson. Yes, let's do it.
Madison and
yeah, already.
What I miss?
Let's mix Hamilton with Outlander. That would be a beautiful baby.
Hamlander.
Yeah. Hashtag Hamlander, guys.
Hashtag Hamlander. Let Lynn know.
Because if it hasn't happened yet, it needs to.
It really does.
Because he is Scottish anyway.
I also feel like Ian is going to do something really important that proves why he needs to stay there.
I think he's going to die.
Oh, wow.
I think he's going to die too, to be honest.
He's one of those souls that's just so pure and so true. Yeah. He's going to die, and Jamie's going to have another loss.
He's going to get in deep with the sailors who, won the dog from, and they're probably going to kill him.
Yeah, he's going to get himself into trouble, but I really do like his wolf. And by the way...
like his wolf. I really do like him. No, I just like his wolf.
His wolf is okay.
As long as his wolf lives, I'm okay. But no, we also just want to let you guys know we have not read the books, so we don't know what's going to happen. So these are just theories based off of the show. And the show is sometimes different than the books as well.
Yeah, so please keep that in mind if you leave comments. So we're going to try not to spoil it for others that have not read the books.
Please don't spoil it for us.
Yeah, so we want to keep this very much just about the show. All of our theories are actual theories. We have no idea what's actually going to happen.
I have no idea what's going to happen. It's like in real life.
Anything can happen. And also, I just really want Brianna to come back in time to meet Jamie.
Too.
So I really hope that that's going to happen this season.
I'm pretty sure that it has to, because what is the point of her existing and then Claire going back? They have to meet at some point. So I feel like she's probably gonna find, what I predict is Brianna is going to find something in the history books about her parents.
Oh,
and that's what's gonna make her want to go back.
That's a good theory. That's a good motive. That you write for this show.
I will write for this show.
I think she's gonna go back.
It's probably already written in the book.
Get pregnant and give birth to her own grandfather.
What?
Yeah. What a Futurama! This shit right here.
Did you have a theory about Mississippi that you want to talk about?
Oh, Mississippi, yo. Okay, so when they're talking about trees and stuff, you remember talking about trees and stuff?
More trees.
Yes. But she goes like, no, you dumb idiot. There's a Mississippi back there. He's like, what's the Mississippi? It's a giant river and stuff. So did she name the Mississippi? Or will the Mississippi be named afterwards? But did she put that in people's heads to kind of self-fulfilling prophecy?
Did Claire name the Mississippi?
The Mississippi.
That's what we want to know.
And what else could she name in the future?
Yeah.
Pretty much anything she wanted to.
It's not people would be writing the Constitution. What should we call this? She'd be like, oh, that's not the Constitution. Okay, cool. Let's write that down.
So it needs a message.
What if she signs it? What if she signs?
What if she's John motherfucking Hancock?
Anything could happen. But join us next week to find out what does happen.
Yes.
And, please do leave comments below. We will always make sure to read them in our live streams and address them. And thank you for watching Outlander Season 4, Episode 1, America the Beautiful.
Thank you. Outlander is over, guys.
Like this video. Like this video if you like Outlander.
And if you love Team Jamie.
And make sure to subscribe. Come back to us every week to see us do this.
Did you say Judge Dredd?
No.
Okay. Bye, guys.
Thank you.
Bye. Love you. Share it with your friends. Subscribe.